morning, guys. Welcome back to the Black Sheep Meadow. I'm Amber and Brent's running around here somewhere. And if you don't know, if you've just tuned into our channel, we are growing 80% of our own food this year. Part of that is that I'm also adding bees to the homestead. So today's going to be all about bees. And the first thing I'm going to do is try to light this smoker. So you can see I've already been kind of playing with it a little bit. This smoker was given to me by a very near and dear friend of ours. It was her brother's, I believe. So it's very patina and I love it. And I'm hoping that I can figure out how to work it. So I'm gonna work with that. Then I need to do some maintenance. So I went to a bee school yesterday, which if you are getting into bees, find your local beekeeper association group. Get involved with them. The beekeepers seem to be the most friendly or the most willing to help each other group that I've ever really been a part of. So it's very refreshing to see. But today is going to be all about maintenance for my bees. I need to build some more frames. I need to put down weed barrier. I need to get everything set and ready because I've got about 4 weeks before I have to go pick up my first hive of bees. And in between now and then, we have a ton of stuff going on. We have the meat birds probably before then. We have a lot of local community stuff going on between now and then, so I really have to do this today. I'm gonna try to get drag Brennan here to help me, but I'm gonna start this smoker. Something that some of the older beekeepers had stressed to me was learn how to light your smoker before you need to light your smoker. So I'm gonna go over a little bit of that. I am not an expert at this in any way, so that's why I'm practicing, and I'm going to take you guys along with us, or along with me. Some of the materials I have, this smoker actually, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see if I can bring it down a little bit. There, you can probably see it now. The smoker. Obviously the lid is open, but there you go. It actually came with some kindling down in the bottom, but what I'm going to use, or going to try to use, is this is just some wood shavings from Brent, doing log splitting and cutting up all the logs. So I have wood shavings off of the chainsaw, and then I'm going to use burlap. I have a burlap sack here that I'm going to cut up and make rolls so that I'll have it. Also, one of the safety things that was stressed was having some sort of metal can or container to put your smoker in once it's done, because it still will be hot and there still will be embers in there, and you want it to kind of snuff itself out. So this is the one I'm going to use. So I have it here. I have my lighter. So let's see what I can do. This is a burlap sack that Brent actually picked up some for our potatoes. So they're, nice size burlap sacks, but I'm gonna cut them into strips, and I think I'm just gonna use my pocket knife. I don't think I'm gonna get anything special out to cut it. I think I'm just gonna, all you pocket knife people out there are gonna cringe. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna do this. Yep. I don't really want to stab myself. Bear with me a second, I'm gonna go get some shears. Okay, so I got all that cut up. I'm just gonna roll these up. I got about 6 strips out of there. I'm gonna see if I can't light this now and see how it works. Let's see. The reason why I'm doing this first before I do any of my actual maintenance out there is that if it doesn't work, if it's damaged, I was a little worried that I wasn't feeling a lot of airflow. I was a little worried that it was damaged and I wasn't going to be able to use it. So if that's the case, then I needed to get another one before the bees came in, and I wanted it to have plenty of time to cool down before I put it up this evening, so I can kind of monitor it. We're playing with fire, which I don't normally have a problem with, but I also don't want to burn down anything. So I'm going to take another handful of the shavings, and I'm going to shove them down in there. Just going to use this to kind of... Now I started it a little bit earlier just to see if, you know, it would kind of light, and it appears that it will. So remember, I'm not a professional at this, so I'm just winging it, and we're going to see how it goes. But so starters in there, fire. Go. We got a pretty good fire going in there. I definitely have some smoke. I think I lit my smoker. And they said that, so the trick is when you're working with bees, that they say that I think is very important, is you don't want to not be able to put your hand in front of the smoke. We're not trying to burn them. We're just trying to put a little bit of smoke in there to kind of disorient them. So you want to be able to hold your hand in front of the smoke. You want a cool smoke. And I think I did it. That is so cool. I'm so excited. But now I get to know that I can use this one, and I will cherish it, and I think it's going to do perfect. I don't think I need a new one. I think I can use this one. Look, Brent! That is awesome. Okay, so now that I know that's there, I think I just have to let it burn out. I don't really think there's a way for me to turn it off now that it's lit. And from what I understand, it's gonna burn for about 20-30 minutes. So I'm gonna set it in its bucket. Maybe if I snuff it out. So maybe if I put it in the bucket and put the lid on it real tight, it'll kind of snuff it out. But that's why I wanted to do this first thing in the morning, so that I didn't have a hot smoker trying to go to bed. But I mean, that looks, it's not hot. I can keep my hand in front of it.
Smoke you want?
That's it. I can put my hand in front of it. It's nice and cool. Awesome. All right. And now I got to get to the heavy work. I'm going to put this inside the bucket. I'm going to put the lid on the bucket. Hopefully it snuffs itself out. We'll check on it throughout the day. That's my biggest concern with this, is I've never worked with one like this, so I want to make sure we're not, you know, burning the place down. Kind of important. Okay, so we're out here at the first place that I put my bee boxes, and I'm actually going to keep some here. Remember, I'm going to end up with a total of 7 hives, so I'm going to keep some here, but I need to move them so I can put the weed barrier down, and I'm going to put them on a little bit different stand after some advice from some knowledgeable beekeepers. And then there's a spot a little bit to this left that I'll take you guys over to, that I'm actually going to set up some of the other ones. I need to just rearrange this, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so you kind of get the idea of what the bee yard is going to look like. I have some rocks I'm actually going to put over this, especially like right underneath the hives. Obviously I need some more bricks, but I wanted to get an idea of the layout, kind of cutting it close. I only got 3 weeks now before I go pick up my first hive, so really kind of under the gun, but this kind of gives you an idea of what it's going to look like. I wanted to see, I need some more staples for the weed cloth, and now I need to go put together some more frames and some more boxes. I have a feeling that when the bees start moving that it's going to go fast, and I don't want to be unprepared. So that's what I'm going to work on today, but that kind of gives you an idea of what the bee yards are going to look like. Okay, I've got you guys over here at the picnic table. I'm going to assemble a bunch of these frames and these boxes and just get them ready. I need to get all of this done. I have 4 complete sets, so that's 8 boxes, and there's 10 frames per box, so I have 80 frames. That'd be 40 deep frames and 40 medium frames that I'm going to assemble and try to get ready. So I'm just gonna be booking through this, so I'm gonna put you guys on a time lapse, and I'll check in with you at the end of the video. Okay guys, thanks for hanging out with me. That's a complete box from top to bottom, or set from top to bottom. My battery is dying. I still have 3 more of these to do, so I will do a follow-up video with the bees probably before I actually get my bees at the end of the month. I still need to wax frames. There's still a bunch of other stuff that I need to do before the hive actually gets here. So thank you for hanging out with me. If you like what we're doing, like, subscribe, ring the bell, get the notifications, do all the things, and we will see you on the next one. And I think I did it. I think I did it. That is so cool. I'm so excited.